welcome to part 2 of the Frankenstein Paper Mache series. I'm uptight today because I'm going to be cutting today the head open and pulling out the foam head. Started on the head a little bit without you guys. I didn't really do much. I just made a line all the way around, as you can see, just because that's where I'm going to cut. And then I put some red marks where it's going to help me line it up later when I glue it back together. But for now, let's go ahead and just work on getting that out. So here we go. Before I forget though, like and subscribe, guys. Help us get 300 subscribers. At the moment, I'm still at 260. We're still at 260, so I know you get there, guys. Help us out. I'm trying my hardest not to get into the foam, but honestly it's really hard to tell where you're cutting, where the 6 layers of paper mache end and where the foam starts. I could literally feel when this whole thing just falls in there and I just cut too deep. But I might be able to salvage it with the hot glue gun. What?
So they can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're so dumb.
These Dremel tools are very handy. They just run out of battery very fast. So I recommend that you get a spare. I'm gonna go get it. Dremel 7,300. Let me get it. Alright, replacement. Let's finish the cut. Dead. So it would help if you did have the second one charged as well. So
You are really dumb, for real.
alright, so I just went ahead and got my knife out and I carefully just poked it and cut it. Be very careful when you guys are playing with knives. So this is it. After you cut it all the way through, you should just be able to just pull it apart. If you did it correctly, you can see it coming apart, and there it is. There's the first. Here's your front. This didn't end up sticking to this. You can go ahead and use it one more time. And now to take off the bottom part right there and just pop it on out. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Alright, it's coming on out. There you go. And this is where I was cutting into deep. Later on, I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in with the hot glue gun and shape it in again, and it won't really, I hope it doesn't really damage it too much, but it looks like I can use it again. And this is it. This is your cast of Frankenstein. Alright, so we're back inside now. I have already drawn out over here in the back where I want my hole, I guess my window to be, and where I want the lightning bolts to come, so you don't really have that clear of a view to look inside. You have to pick it up and look it around. So I already got a line here going on, like, make it a little bit harder. This is where I'm gonna call it the stage, or the floor is gonna be. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow it all the way around. You can go ahead and write on all of this if you want. You're gonna end up covering it later. I mean, I really wouldn't get all attached to this surface. It's not gonna look like this at all at the end. And now I could put the cardboard in here, see if it's gonna close up, and start working on everything else here. Oh, and maybe where the bolts are gonna go. So let me go work on this a little bit, and I'll get back to you.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, so check it out. I set the stage, or the floor, to where everything's gonna be happening. It's just pretty much cardboard, my daughter's toys, backing. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Pretty much perfect. So yeah, need some more time, and I'm gonna work on some of this background. What's up, Iris?
Dad, will you put paint for that paint?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some paint right there. We're gonna make some cool stuff, huh?
12 o'clock midnight.
Alright, so it's been about, honestly it's been a long time, but I was able to conjure up some lights here. Some purple lights. And this is the little battery pack it comes with. I was able to stick it in the bottom. This is gonna go underneath the head. It's gonna give it just enough room to clear this so it could still lay flat. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I glued it in such a way that you can still change the batteries afterwards. All of this is gonna have clay on it, so it'll look a little bit different once I'm done. This is just pretty. Oh shit! I have to work on this a little bit more. There you go, and on and off. So that's done. So I'm waiting on some lights that they are ordering. So I'm gonna put a break on that, and I'm gonna start working on the bench where I'm gonna mount the heart on. So it's gonna be like a little bench that hangs out in here. I'll show you whenever I'm done working on it. But this is what I got so far. So I've been working on this little stretcher here. This is where I'm gonna place the heart. It's real simple, honestly. It's just little strips of cardboard with bigger chunks of cardboard, and then these little legs. I'm gonna apply it there on an incline like this, so the heart is kind of reclining on it. I haven't really figured it out yet, but I'm probably gonna finish this first and the heart before I do anything else in here, just because that on itself is its own little, its own little set, its own little thing, and I have to finish these two things so I could stick them in here. So those are the most important things. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was shorter than the last one. Last one was about 10 minutes, 11 minutes long. I'm trying to keep this one short. Again, like I said, this is kind of like a series, an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing project. This is not a thing I'm rushing through. I'm kind of taking my time on. Do I look weird with these glasses on? Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video there, the short one, and I'll catch you on the next one.